You're from Adelaide, and there was this national bond. This is different. I mean, there's a 19-year-old from Brazil. That's far from Mount Isa. That's a hike. How are you building rapport and building this team environment when you don't have the sort of natural bond of country?
Well, the first years, just trying to be present and and show them your personality, what you're willing to do for the team, your investment that you're going to put back into it. And then you're hoping that they're going to accept it and then buy in. But a lot of it has to come down to their personality too, huh? Are they willing to make a little bit of a sacrifice to come together as a team? Because it's such an individual sport. Now, it might seem a weird thing for me to say as a sacrifice, but it sort of is sometimes when you become so selfish in your own world as a tennis player, which we are. And now you're coming together as a team. And I know some of these guys have nearly all of them actually are really invested in Davis Cup. Alex Demonor as well. He's, I would have loved to have coached him in Davis Cup. He would have been just so much fun. Getting back to the question, I'm trying to think where I was going with it all.
Basically, just bringing a melting pot of culture together on a team as opposed to all kind of being from the same place, same time. But talk a little bit about, we touched on Fonseca there for a second, but we just did the highlight packages before you came along and people were able to watch on that monitor. He hit 6 forehands last night where the jaw drops. Like the amount of pace he's able to create, you feel like he's kind of learning how to play tennis in real time, but you can't teach that kind of speed off the racket. I mean, I'm not saying like let's make the comp to Carlos because that's always unfair, but I'm just saying, of the guys on earth, Sinner will do it every once in a while. Carlos can snap one off from anywhere. Fonseca, with this court when he has time, I mean, it was crazy pills last night.
Do you know him?
I've met him. I got to meet him in New York. We played, he pitched in on when we were doing Hasbin Night in the Open before the event started.
So you spent a little bit of time.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
And it's actually, it's for real. This kid, oh man, if he was your son, you'd be so bloody happy.
That's like the nicest thing you can say about someone.
Yeah, seriously.
What a ripper. Mate, I want to have tears talking about him. He is such a nice man. Like, seriously, I cannot say enough great things about him as a player, and I hope he becomes the player that in 2 years' time, it's going to take him a little while. What we saw last night, I reckon he's halfway there. And that's what's exciting about him. But a lot has to go right. He has to stay fit, he has to stay healthy, he has to take all his attributes to me are pointing to one of the greats. I'm hoping that he becomes that third player that comes up against